And it ended up just bobbing down in front of him. 23 for 1, 5.1 overs. That's the run rate at the moment and the required run rate. Nothing in it at the moment. This is a huge battle on at the moment. Well, that's in the air. This is going to be out. Yes, he's got him. That's out caught. He's gone for the pull shot. That's very well bowled. A short delivery, and it's been pulled away and caught just behind square.
Well, this is big trouble for Sri Lanka. Kaluwitharana is one of the players who normally gets them off to a flying start, but has looked uncomfortable out there today. This one hurrying on him, beating him a bit for pace, and in the end, Kaluwitharana managing to only scoop it in the air. The safe hands at square leg of Michael Bevan. So big blow for Sri Lanka, 23 for 2.
Well, Aravinda De Silva was the man who played the gem of the knock for the Sri Lankans in that semi-final. Can he do it again tonight? He's already had a pretty good day, and he's got heaps of experience. This will present a nice challenge for him now. He'll have to settle things down here, while at the same time making sure he maintains his normal game, which is a pretty aggressive game in any event. That's his performance so far. At 66 against India. A magnificent innings. And this is the big one. A little bit of swing here for Fleming. Oh, what a good shot to start with. Straight down the ground. He's hit that one away. Will it get to the fence? It'll be pretty close. Ward desperately diving over the rope there and pulling it back. That's very well fielded. Oh, what a good shot that was for starters.
This is the wicket of Kaluwitharana. The ball hurrying onto him, not quite able to get hold of it. Getting it high on the blade, and Michael Bevan taking a simple catch at square leg.
Yes, it bounced a little bit too, and he got right underneath it, hit the splice of the bat. So tragedy here for the Sri Lankans. 2 down, their 2 little dynamos back in the pavilion. That's nicely played. He's hit that one to the gap at mid-wicket. It's running away down to the boundary. Stephen Waugh's after it. Big roar from this crowd. Couple of metres short of the fence. Waugh goes down. Up he gets again. In comes the throw. Flat on the bounce. Right over the bails. That's well thrown. Very good shot too.
Very strong on anything pitched up on leg stump. As Guru Singh, he moves across the stumps here, and really once the ball was in the slot, lovely piece of timing.
Just beginning to get a little damp on the surface. Oh, that's a good shot. He's whacked that away over the top of mid-on. One bounce and over the fence for 4. That was short. Onto the back foot, and Aravinda De Silva timed it beautifully. That is a lovely shot.
Well, that's one of his favourite shots. Very quick on anything that's pitched short. And Momin Fleming pitched this one short here. He's got into position so quickly that he manages to hit it over mid-on. Wideish mid-on, one bounce into the fence.
Yes, lots of timing in that one. Really made sure he middled it. Slow one. He's hit that beautifully. That's a magnificent shot. That will take the pressure off a bit. A slower delivery. He waited for it and smashed it through the onside.
Well, De Silva here gets into lovely position. He waited on that and was beautifully balanced when he played the shot. See him rolling his wrists here and finding the gap to perfection.
Time straight to Mark Waugh, fielding a short extra cover. (13 of 11 balls). Strike rate of 118.18. What a player he's been for Sri Lanka.
Very difficult man to contain when in full flow. He's got a very quick eye.
Again, on leg stump. Again, it's whacked away, and that'll go for 4. Yes, desperation down in the boundary there from McGrath. He'd gone a little square to try and cut off those lovely clip shots he's been playing. Full-length dive by him. Didn't quite get there.
Well, this is poor bowling by Damien Fleming. He's got the field on the offside. Here again, straying onto leg stump. The man at square leg is really square. And once Arvinder got this fine, it was 4 runs all the way. But Mark Taylor certainly won't be happy with Damien Fleming.
The man who did all the damage against the West Indies bowled very well at the latter part of the innings. He's going to be bowling from the pavilion end. So Shane Warne just about to mark out his run. 1 wicket to go for his 100. And look at that average and economy rate. He's done well.
Well, there was spin out there for the finger spinners when the Sri Lankans bowled. So there's no question about the fact that Shane Warne will get turned.
Just have a look at those figures. Fantastic figures. 4 for 36 against the West Indies. That's the last match he played in. 2 for 52 against New Zealand. 4 for 34 against Zimbabwe. Oh, and that one down the leg side. It's off the toe of the bat. He tried to get it away fine and went through with his shot a bit quickly.
Well, this is a short ball from Warne first up, and look how quickly Arvinder goes to play the shot. He looks to paddle it away on the onside, but then the ball hitting the toe.
He's blasted that through the offside field. That's a beautiful shot. Very little room to move in. Onto the back foot, and he's hit it straight into the gap for 4. That'll do his confidence no end of good.
Well, this is a lovely shot from Arvinder de Silva. He's picked up the length quickly, waited on it, and then got the placement through the offside. Look how late he plays it, gets on top of it, and 4 runs moment it left the bat.
So a little bit of a change. Taylor had a little chat with his bowler. He's moved Mark Waugh a little bit squarer. He's closed up that square field. It's hardly there's hardly any room to move in that area. He's got a very strong field square of the wicket. Oh, and he's hit that one through the field as well. That's a magnificent shot by Aravinda again. He's playing a little blinder of an innings. What good form he's in.
Well, this really is an interesting shot because this is over-pitched by Warne. But Aravinda stayed on that back foot, and in fact, when he makes contact, the weight is on the back foot. He opens the face of the blade and again gets the placement absolutely right. Not an easy shot to play.
I don't think there's any doubt now who's getting the support out there from this Pakistan crowd. Flipper in the air. Oh, just short. Well, that really went quickly. But it bounced just in front of cover point. And it's Michael Bevan fielding almost dead square on the offside. 11 runs of this first over from Shane Warne so far. This is the last ball. Oh, and I think he might have nicked that.
It was a flipper. Found the inside edge, came back a little bit, and certainly got a touch. Difficult chance, but Healy actually picked it and had his gloves in just about the right position. That's a good shot for 4. He waited for that to be up and smashed it away down the ground. This is the city of Lahore, and in the background, rapidly coming to the foreground, the lights in the stadium here, the Gaddafi Stadium. Very close to the shot of the day or night, whichever way you like to look at it.
And one can understand that look from Paul Rifle, because that ball was really not a bad ball at all. It was short of a good length on the off stump, and most batsmen would have been quite happy to have played at it defensively. But Arvind De Silva is in such fine form that he saw it early, moved into position early, opened the face of the bat, and had it screaming away for a boundary.
Just placed that little bit wide of the man at short cover, and it's 4. Might have gone close to the fielder, but it went at a great pace. Timing is quite magnificent.
Well, this one was a half volley, but even half volleys need to be put away between the fielders, wide of the fielders if there's a fielder on the boundary patrolling, and put there for just that eventuality. But Arvind De Silva leaning onto that shot very nicely.
And the finals lived up to the speculation that it could be a great match. The Australians starting off in tremendous style, then being pulled back. Sri Lanka fading at the start. And now with this partnership getting themselves into very good shape.
It's a nice little partnership developing between these two seasoned campaigners, De Silva and Guru Singh. They've got into the act and playing with a lot of sense, picking the right ones, not taking too many chances, and seeing that Sri Lanka gets back on the road. De Silva looking extremely good, middling every ball, picking the gaps with ease, and certainly things looking up for Sri Lanka. Guru Singh moving into play, Mark Waugh, bringing his front foot forward.
It's in the air. Well, it was catchable. And it got through him. He's a good fielder and he's taken some splendid catches so far. But he reckons that it was lost in the lights. He made good ground to it and then couldn't get his hands where the ball was.
Guru Singh coming down to loft Mark Waugh, and the fielder losing it in the lights, and a bit of a bad miss.
So that's the scenario. 147 of 30 overs is what is required. And that's the all-important run rate. 4.9, so still under 5 and over required. Nothing much in the comparison. So Warren to Guru Singh. Well, he's hit that one down the ground. That's well played. A loose delivery. Confidently onto the back foot, over the top of mid-on for 4.
Well, he's belted this ball because it's short. He's had time to wait for it to pitch and turn and pick his spot. He's not been picking one very well, but that's short. And he's onto it like a flash. Whenever it's pitched up, he's had difficulty, but not when it's down there.
Yes, that was confidently played. Warren again, you can see he wasn't very happy with that delivery. He might slip him the flipper in a minute. Oh, he's hit that one down the ground as well. Another short delivery from Warren. This is unlike him at 6. That's a huge hit. I thought that was going to bounce 2 or 3 times. It just kept going and going. The Guru Singh is at his porridge.
Well, I thought he'd slightly mishit it. It was just going up in the air, but it went up in the air all right. He kept on going. He certainly likes it short. Not too good when it's pitched up, but he's belted that again. From a long way.
Have a look at that. That just kept coming. And watch Guru's face here. He just looked up again and it just kept sailing over the boundary. Oh, and another loose delivery, and that'll go. No, it won't. That's very well fielded. No ball called as well. Rifle really did very well to cut that one off. He came across that outfield. Looks to me to be pretty damp now. Guru Singh beginning to cut loose, giving Shane Warne a bit of hammer.